Welcome back. Let's continue on, shall we? We've got this sweet shard here. This is a little bit of a I guess a little bit of a misleading bonfire, in that it is up here, but you come through this door and go up those stairs in order to get to it, but actually you don't progress forward that way. You need to circle back into this room. Also, I never that'll tell you how much time actually passed there. I didn't actually rest at this bonfire. Cool, there we go. Got our Estus back. A bit more health. Also, these guys will respawn. Oh, geez, that third attack came off way faster than I was expecting. Come on. Ooh. This guy is actually brutal. Oh, no! No! That move where he, like, hits backwards with his shield like that? That is actually really punishing for the strategy of circling away from their weapon hand, which works on, like, 90% of enemies in Dark Souls. So I guess kudos for them, putting that punish in there. Never good to have a super one-dimensional strategy that actually just, like, works on almost your entire game. Not that was the case before having a dude that did that backwards. There's lots of stuff that kills you when you're doing that. I do still want to kill him, though, just because he does drop a lot of stuff. Not that we're farming him, just that he's here and we can kill him. Oh man, those guys are just like, they're totally cool with him. They're all bros. Cool. Holy cow. Alright, okay, we've given ourselves a problem here. What with him still probably tailing us, and now having to fight him and rogues at the same time. On the plus side, oh, maybe he didn't follow us at all, actually. Okay, there he is. That's perfect, actually. We can just lob a couple fireballs, and I think we'll take him out. There we go. Yeah, him. Didn't drop anything. What a jerk. I mean, we have no health, but let's just do it anyways. How are they going to stop us, right? Alright, so there is, I should say, there is another reason why I'm posting videos again. Alright, are you guys ready for it? It's not just that there's Dark Souls 3, and I can play Dark Souls 3 and post videos of it. It is also that there's going to be virtual freaking reality soon. I have an HTC Vive on the way. I ordered it at 2 minutes after on the pre-order, which I would have thought to ask them for a pre. Way back in the day. But yeah, I am hyped out of my mind for the HTC Vive. So there will be videos of nearly every game on that. Which is going to be awesome. It's going to be super freaking awesome. Budget cuts, hover junkers, two of my most anticipated games there. Raw Data also looks super sweet, though it's not a launch title. Same with the Brookhaven Experiment and Arizona Sunshine. Ah, there we go. Good old fireball. I don't know how people that don't choose Pyromancer even, like, play this game at all, actually. That's a mystery to me. And Vanishing Realms, I've got to give a huge call out to that game. The first-person accounts of people playing that game are incredible. I'm still trying to figure out how the heck to make videos of it. Like, I don't have it yet. Oh, you stupid lizard. Oh, no. Yes. But it seems like it's going to be pretty challenging to actually, like, post gameplay in a way that works. Most of the stuff that's gotten me hyped has not been gameplay video, actually, which is very unusual. That's normally what, like, sells me on a game, is watching gameplay of it. For the Vive, it's actually just been people writing about the experience and how amazing it is to feel like you're inside of a game, inside of a space that someone else created with their mind. So yeah, that sounds incredibly amazing. Ooh. Something, because that's what makes me interested in it, I'll probably try and do some kind of a combination of, like, me talking about, you know, what the experience felt like, along with some video of the gameplay. Just kind of combine those two together, because that's the combination that sells me on it, really. Oh, this is dirty. Okay, good. Boom! I nailed it! Whew. Alright, we're like on no health here. Alright, let's go take a look. I'm feeling a little bit nervous about this guy right here. Actually, kind of all these guys, but... Oh! Oh, good. Woo! That dude that died on my backswing there, he could have taken me out all on his lonesome. Not about that life at all over there. That's not happening. Let's go ahead and head up here. Yeah, so I live in Milwaukee. I know that I lived in Milwaukee when I was playing Bloodborne. Which means that I must have also talked about being a software engineer. So yeah, I write code now. I help make people's ideas into tools that you can actually use to solve problems. Mostly like healthcare software, so nothing that most people have used or anything. But yeah, really rewarding, really fun. Like my coworkers a lot. Cool stuff. The backstabs. Oh, these suckers. These suckers just don't even know. No, I don't want him to find out though. Oh geez, really? Okay. We're on that hunter charm. That sounds quite Bloodborne-y. Quite Bloodborne-y indeed. Okay, you the only one in the room. Good. Alright, you know how we, like, started out this run right here with, like, no Estus flasks at all? I'm starting to regret that just a little bit. Kinda wish that we had instead gone back up and gotten the health and then just, like, not fought the dude with the sword afterwards. The kind of, you know, the kind of badass dude with the sword. That over there looks like probably where we want to head to. Which is kind of sucky, because it means we probably need to go through this guy. Did he just aggro on us? Yes, he did. I think, anyway. Just don't hold your sword up, alright, buddy? No. Put that sword down, or shield, rather. Put that shield down. You don't need to... Oh, no. Dang! Oh! Oh, I actually could have killed him there, I think, if I would have just dual wielded. Just dual wielded when I was hitting him there at the end. Just, I think, would have been enough damage. That's alright, though. That's actually a pretty short runaway. There's also, like, in the basement of this area here, there is an NPC. Once you get the cell key, you can go and run into him. We'll just not fight the dude with the sword there. Ooh, jeez. The pain. Yeah, those guys don't mess around, actually. Once you get in range. Yeah, you can take that ladder there. Head down. There's one of the dudes that wields, like, the long axes. It's a somewhat tough area, actually. Oh no, that's the wrong Estus flask. Alright, there we go. Wrong Estus flask is actually pretty punishing there. Because we pretty much know we're going to use the vast majority of our fire magic killing this guy over here. You actually want him to explode in the middle of all these guys, just to give yourself more space to fight him with. And also because that way he takes out more people and gives you more free souls. Alright. He killed us through our shield there. He brought to hurt. He did. I don't actually think that there was anything, like, wrong with how I approached that fight. I think I just got hit. Getting hit was the big mistake there. On a strategic level, it's pretty much just, you know, use your pyromancies to kill him. He's, like, that thing is really hard to fight in melee range. In general, those blobby dudes are tough. In part, that's just that I don't know their attack animations very well. But they're also just very potent enemies. It's the little things. Is that guy gonna climb back up? Or is he confused? If he's confused, we can just plunge and attack him. Oh, no, we can, actually. Huh. Turns out we just landed on him with our butt instead. Oh yeah, we do want our souls. And we want to have this out. And we want to have him targeted. Oh man, we just do not have much health at all. I actually might roll back what I said about dexterity way a long time ago. I actually am kind of missing having a bit more health in all these fights. Okay, down here we've got the axe dude. There's a lot of just like loot on rooftops here. Something to keep an eye out for, I guess. If we find ourselves on that roof right there, we might be able to drop down if we remember to do that. Okay, so it felt like... Ooh. Dastardly crossbowman. Now, like, going over there is actually kind of a losing proposition, simply because there's a lot of things around that corner. We can just do this here. I just love kicking things off the edge. It's just kind of the funnest way to kill something. Oh, this is not good. Oh, really? You can just, like, face stab someone if they're staggered? The more you know. Oh! I wanted the backstab on him. It was very close. I think it might have actually been the problem where you can run into not having your joystick completely neutral. Like, you need to pretty much have your thumb off the joystick in order to get a backstab on an enemy. I might have been moving a little bit there. Oh, I've never actually gone over here and picked this up. Oh, there's probably at least one person in the comments that's been driven crazy by that. Ooh. I knew I had him. I knew he was going to rush it up. You know, sometimes you just gotta feel the AI. Oh no. Oh no, this is I don't feel this AI at all. There we go. I'm actually kind of starting to feel like just exploring down here and seeing if there's anything useful is probably a good idea. Nah, we can probably take this guy out without resorting to pyromancy. We're pretty limited on that. But we're also not far away from like just going and getting more from the bonfire. It's better to, you know, have pyromancy and not need it than need it and not have it. I actually don't like use throwing knives ever. But I've got a lot of them now. Displeased. Oh, geez, yeah? Okay, alright. Oh! Dude, he was the wrong enemy to try out throwing knives on. He's just like, that's really cute. That's really cute that you think you can just stand in the doorway and, like, throw throwing knives at me? You think that's gonna work? Oh, no, not at all, man. Not at all, see? I'm gonna blow you up. I'm going to light the whole room on fire. You are going to be in a world of fire and pain. Just for trying to try out throwing knives. It was rough. It was really rough. Oh, we got more throwing knives. Maybe we should go down there and try him out on that one friendly dude. The dude that it's a really good idea to try throwing knives on. You know the one. The fire bombs? Yeah. Oh, let's get him. Ah, good old backstabs. There's a dude up above I can hear in my headphones. He wants to come. He wants to come and fight me. He wants to kill me. Okay, so we should very clearly rush this guy down, actually. Not wise to try and throwing knife him. Only an absolute fool or a moron would try and kill him with just using throwing knives. Mailbreaker's not... Ooh, he's just faster. Holy F. Okay, there we go. Jeez, those guys are dangerous. Can't go through there. checking all the corners. I have been down here before, but I don't have a precise memory of where everything is exactly. All right, there's the NPC. I believe I mentioned him earlier. I believe he teaches sorceries. You need a cell key to unlock him. Okay, there's still a dude up here that wants to kill me. We're actually doing pretty good. That didn't cost us much. We've still got 2 Estus flasks. We've got most of our health right now. We're doing alright. I wish I could actually rotate my camera to look at the guy coming up here. There we go. Got him that time. Alright, so just circling around on this fool. Seemed to work pretty well. Oh! Not so much that time, though. Alright, we do have a boundary on that side of the roof. We've explored downstairs now. I think I actually like the idea of like throwing 2 fireballs and then just running upstairs and going up that ladder. No, just come on up. There we go. Like, space is the #1 resource here. Oh no, that was a huge disaster. This is not going to end well. Oh, this isn't going to end well at all. Oh, did he just leave that gross, blacky, icky thing there? Is he just walking away? Oh, look at him. He's a big dummy. Oh, look at you, big dummy. All right, sick. We're full health. We're actually chock full of embers. I don't know why I'm not using those. I think we got like 3 or 4 right now. Those guys are totally harmless, but they're also kind of free souls. You know, I mean, they're free. They cost you just like your own innocence, I guess. You can put a price on that if you want. I just did. It was relatively cheap. It was like 20 souls a pop. This guy. There we go. Sit my flask. Grab his item. It is a helmet. I should actually be equipping all of this slightly heavier armor that I'm getting. It actually, like, things don't slow you down until 70% equip burden in this. Ooh, okay, let's go up here. I'm actually cooler with being, like, a little bit trapped in here than I would be with being out there. Jeez, that guy can really swing that dagger around. I'll give him that. Alright, let's just fight this guy. It'd probably be wise to like try and get a shot off with a fireball, but oh jeez, those moves, the shield bashes are just brutal. We sip. Oh no, we're that was the wrong Estus flask. All right, bring it. Got him. We can just kill him when he's getting back up, probably. Yeah. Cool. Alright, so we're actually at 30% of our equip ratio right now, so that helmet is going to be good. It's going to greatly increase our physical resistance. This is going to help us feel like a lot less of a glass cannon. Unfortunately, that's all that we've got. Got a Cleric's Chime, but no spells to cast with it. Cool. We don't have that jerk blocking our way anymore. Oh, yeah. You would be there. He was just bringing our attention to this loot in this corner here. That's all he was doing. Broadsword, you say? Don't mind if I do. So we're gonna get another, like, 8 damage. With that said, it's really a question of attack animations, right? And that one's pretty good. And that's pretty similar to what the hand axe does. Ooh, as long as you're accurate, as long as that has good tracking, I should say, that's pretty good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could get down with this. I'll go ahead and rock the broadsword. Oh, I thought that dog was aggroed onto me because I had knocked that around. I'm actually doing pretty alright on kind of everything right now. How do I want to clear this room out? And do I have to, I guess, is actually an even better question. I might want to just go ahead and... Oh, almost broke a wooden chest. Oh, that would have been a really important, like, devastating chest to break, actually. I wouldn't have recognized it offhand, just as a chest, but that is our first 100% physical resistance shield. And that's a really important thing to have. This is actually a pretty good, like, sniper perch for us. Ah. Okay, cool. Yeah, saunter on up. Give me another chance here. Oh, we've made a huge mistake. Oh, God. Alright, let's go up here. Let's turn around. Let's light one fool up. Did not light any fools up. Let's just fight. Let's just stand and bang here. Ooh, okay. I don't know what's going on at the end of that hallway there. There was like a Technicolor light show. Ooh. Ha. All right. Feels good. The two-handed attacks are about as fast as the one-handed attacks. They just have a lot less arc to them. They come down, up and down. There's that cell key. That tells us that we could now go back and let out that NPC. But I'd much rather see us find a bonfire. Well, this looks promising from a weapon crafting perspective. Ooh, Estus shards. Estus shards give you more charges on your Estus flask. And in order to get them, in order to like activate them, add them onto your flask, you go give them to the blacksmith. Which is why that one's on an anvil. It's to bring to mind, oh, maybe I should bring this to a blacksmith. Okay, here's where like being oriented with respect to where everything is in the game would help a lot if I was better at that. I think most of where we've been was like up here, like up that way. And that would make forward like over through that gate. And there's a place to drop down here. I wonder if we can just like, oh good. My game plan here is like absolutely to not have this guy aggro onto us. If this guy comes and fights us, we're in like really bad shape. Immediately. We're immediately in trouble. Okay. Alright, that could have been a lot worse. Let's go ahead and grab an ember and run. Just straight up flee. Like the cowards that we are. Oh, jeez. Yeah? Alright. We might be okay. Why am I even, like, checking for loot right now? I should just go up this ladder. Up this elevator, rather. Oh! Oh, if that had killed us. If that had killed us, that would have been heartbreaking. Okay, are we safe right now? We're kind of safe right now. And this here opens up. We're not out of the woods yet, but most of our work is done here. If we die at this point, it's not a big deal. And you'll see why in just a minute. Oh, the disrespect kick, though. The disrespect kick was not a good idea in retrospect. I pretty much never try to kick an enemy unless it will knock them off of a ledge. Anytime you see me doing that, it's almost certainly a mistake just caused by being a little bit too aggressive with the controller. We'll go ahead and head back to the high wall of Lothric, because where we just died is actually just like immediately downstairs from it. Actually, what we should have done... Hey, a kitty. Oh, no. Alright, immediately behind me now. This room is emptied out, like kind of eerily emptied out, simply because it is going to be my Vive room scale room. Gonna be phenomenal. Cannot wait. We'll post videos. While we were back at that bonfire, though, we should have gone down and opened up the room with the cell key. Though that's debatable. Like, there's a decent chance of dying in the process of doing that. And that would have been a little bit of a disaster. So now, over here with the dogs, we can go. With this guy here, it's just kind of, I don't know. You can largely stay out of his range of fire, I guess. Line of sight, that's the word I'm looking for. Because you just hop down here. Murder this fool. Oh, no. Oh, geez, that would have also been just a disaster. Oh, geez, yeah, he just kept walking. Alright, this guy's just 2 hits in order to kill him. There we go. Cool. We got our souls back. Yeah, probably just wanna... Well, I can kill these guys, no problem, actually. Why would I ever say something as stupid as I can kill these guys, no problem? Why would I ever, like, actually say that out loud? This is Dark Souls! Alright. Now let's pop back to Tower on the Wall. We're going to go there. We're going to go down. We're going to drop the cell key. We're going to go back to the Firelink Shrine. We're going to level up. And then we're going to have a new NPC. We're going to get a new Estus shard. We're going to have that shortcut back at this bonfire that we were just at open to us. And all that's going to happen. I was actually going to, like, in terms of timing, now would be a decent time to cut off this video, I would say. But because all that stuff sounds like not something that I'd necessarily immediately tune into the next episode for, I'm going to do all that now in this video. That way, there will be instead an outro of like, oh, how about some sweet exploration? So I just told you guys what I'm going to do. I totally might die in there, too. And we're going to, like, have some dialogue with this NPC down in here. It's nothing wrong with it. It's just, you know, I'm all about that exploration and that combat. That's what gets me excited for these games. So that's what I like to leave for a cliffhanger. And if you're like me, you know, you could even just tune in for the next video, I guess. That wouldn't hurt my feelings. I just want to let you guys know, however you're gonna come out happiness. That's what it's all about. Oh yeah. Oh no, backstab. These guys are so durable. There we go. This guy, I can't believe I just got blown up by this guy, though. Like, I'll never forgive him. That guy's just practicing his knife end on the wall, as you do. Maybe he was sharpening his blade, actually. You know, I shouldn't be so judgmental. He might have just been taking that stone and just carefully sharpening his blade. I didn't get too close of a look at him, so I shouldn't judge.
Ah. You're no jailer, are you? No, you're from far away. And judging by the bell, you must be some of that unkindled ash. Remarkable. If that's true, then I have a favor to ask. Below the high wall is a musty little town. Not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman, Loretta, lives there. Please, give her this ring. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say then, huh? Very well. I humbly place my faith in you. I am Grey Rat of the undead settlement, and I promise to assist you. Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the high wall. Do your part, and I'll do mine.
Anything seem weird about that to you guys? I mean, maybe it's just me, but like, you know, he's talking about just being a lowly thief. I mean, granted, having some wits about him. But most thieves don't have the ability to just, like, vanish in a puff of smoke, right? Like, that's not real. You don't just, like, vanish in a swirl of nothingness. Like, I've known thieves. None of them have been able to do that. If they could, they probably wouldn't go around, like, identifying themselves as thieves, because it'd be really easy to just do it and live a life of relative luxury without ever having anyone associate you with thievery. Because that way, you could just vanish after you steal stuff. Like, how would you ever get caught, even? That's all I'm saying. If I was Grey Rat of the Undead Settlement, I would just steal stuff and then vanish in a puff of smoke. It seems like kind of a no-brainer, in all honesty. Also, he's got a sweet hat. He's got a super sweet hat. On my playthrough that I did with my friend Bryce up in Minnesota, Not like a total playthrough. Just played a few hours. We're actually catching up to it pretty quick. We found that dude's hat, and I was like, no man, we're not like min-maxing away from that hat. That hat's too cool looking.
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith, such is my purpose.
Andre looks like he's seen better days, man. Cool. Got better Estus. I like having the ability to refill my magic. Like, this actually is a pretty good loadout, I think. So I'm trying to think. I'd like to infuse one of these weapons. Particularly, I'd like to give it a raw gem here because it drastically increases the damage, but it makes it so you don't have any weapon scaling. So in this case, we'd go from like 130 to 152, but it's not going to scale with any stats from there on out. I feel like given that the broadsword has C and D scaling, like that's actually relatively good this early in the game. So it might actually be better to, even though it's like a little bit lower attack, slightly worse attack animations even, I might go ahead and just do that on this hand axe. That way, if we do decide to go for like a lot of dexterity, we'd still have a weapon that scales okay with it. Not super well, but at least okay.
Be careful. I don't want to see that.
Yes, Andre. You are so very comfortable with death. Oh, another cool thing about this shield that we have is that rather than parrying, it like gives you a power up, which is pretty sweet. Let's go ahead. How do we see the details here? Skill, weapon skill. Equipping the shield in the left hand allows one to perform the skill of the right hand weapon. So different weapons have different skills. For the hand axe, it's some buff. I actually didn't know that. But it costs magic. And I'm a little bit curious if we can see our status while that's happening. If we can find out what exactly that is. But it seems likely that we'd be doing more damage or something to that effect. Doesn't last very long, does it? Whereas with the broadsword, it gives us a second stance that then has like pretty powerful attacks. Again, costs magic, but pretty freaking sweet. We can go swing over by Grey Rag.
Oh, hello, you're back. And in one piece. Well, now it's time I do my part. Whatever trinket you need, speak up. Just don't ask me where I got them.
Oh, he stopped just short of eerie laughter there. Did you guys catch that? He was about to laugh in like a really creepy way. He stopped just short. So I appreciate that. Most NPCs in Dark Souls games will laugh in the creepiest way possible, just to unnerve you. I think actually, just like picking up a few arrows and bolts might be a good idea. It's just all of his items are here. Cool.
Goodbye. And stay safe.
Mostly like bows and arrows and crossbows, particularly bows and arrows. I'll use them for utility to just like knock things down, stuff like that.
Speak thine heart's desire. Very well, then touch the dark egg nourishment.
And that's why like just having a couple is good enough and a lot better than having 0. I'm gonna go ahead and get a little bit more health. It's like 10% health. Not quite. It's like 6% health. But it's a lot. That's like a lot of health. 847 souls. Getting kind of expensive, though. Let's actually see if we can...
May the flame.
I don't ordinarily hoard my soul items like way too much. Let's see if we can just pop those. And get another level up out of this.
Welcome, husband. Very well. Then touch taken up.
Yeah, man. Oh, we just need like a tiny bit more here. I think a fading soul is the smallest. Yes, that's good enough, right?
Well, speak. Very well. Then take.
She talks a lot before leveling you up. Okay, awesome. That's a pretty substantial boost to our survivability, which is very nice. All right, awesome. So now, it's a nice, lengthy episode behind us. We didn't end on a on a weird end point there. We'll be heading back to it's the High Wall of Lothric. Is that first bonfire, right? Whatever. I will just, if I am at the wrong place, I'll stop recording when I start recording next. So we're going to whichever of these two is the right place. High Wall of Lothric, hopefully. And we will be advancing down that basement. We've got that huge dude with the giant sword, or a giant axe. We want to fight him at least once. We don't want to just run from him forever. Now that we've got a shortcut to get to him especially. And exploring even further into the world of Dark Souls 3. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys next time.